Hello, hello, hello. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It is time for Introduction to Foster Care. It is the second Wednesday of the month here in November. It is dark out there. It's dark and chilly. Reporting for you from a kind of dark office and got my hat and my jacket on just to make sure I'm staying warm, and hopefully everyone else out there is bundled up and have the heater on and feeling nice and warm and getting ready for the holidays. They are upon us. Um, this space, just that in case you're tuning in and you don't know why I'm here, Second Bad Introduction to Foster Care. This is just a space for anyone to come and learn, pick our brain, talk about your experience, get an orientation to JMC, or James Matthew Commission here. Looking for foster parents, looking for people just interested in the work we do and the care we provide. I like to kind of spend these first few minutes waiting for if there's anyone that's maybe tuning in a few seconds late, or a few minutes late to join in. Please leave some comments. I'll get them up here. I can put some questions you might have or comments you might have about foster care up on the screen, or I can answer them directly, or feel free to leave a comment after the fact if you catch this not live, but another time. We appreciate any kind of interaction and any kind of question or curiosity you have about foster care. But I'll take these first few minutes to let people warm up, but also I usually tend to have a theme or some fun things or something to shake it up at the beginning of this thing. So today I wanted to share some of my favorite quotes, some of the things that I found. Last podcast Trelane was on, she asked for people's, ask people why they do the work they do, what motivates them and drives them, what's their calling in life, just in general. So I'm going to share the first quote that I shared on her live, and one that motivates me every day that I think about is: a society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in. So to me, that just means that we need to invest in the things we know that are going to make us great and live on far past our lives. And to me, that's children. Children are so worth the investment, so worth the time, because I'm going to say it kind of rolls into this next quote I have by Josh Shipp. He is a great motivational speaker and has some great things. Just every kid is one caring adult away from being a success story. So that I really do believe that every child just has one caring adult that might turn it around, might help them view themselves as something more than what they view themselves as, or they might have be turned on to something that they don't know that they love, and they can strive and be. So Josh Shipp was a former foster child, but also now a motivational speaker, and helps do some parenting, as well as has a few books and behavior management stuff. So I really believe that we can grow our society by providing a bunch of adults and a bunch of supportive adults in our kiddos' lives, and that doesn't look like one thing. It's not just parents, it's not just foster parents, it's teachers, it's coaches, it's everyone that it's the nice person that treated them so well at a park, or at a so just treating everyone the best that you possibly can. I think that gonna roll into the next quote I chose. It says, how wonderful it is that how wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank said that, and that's why I believe is we can always start to improve the world by being present in our lives, and being ready to make a positive difference, whether it is with children, with the people around us that could potentially take that motivation and that love and turn it into a love for a child. So I have one more quote here that I chose by Jason Johnson, who's a awesome blogger and foster care advocate. He started out as a minister, but then has focused more on families and fostering here. And he said, "We can't let the fear of loving a child that might leave us, that might leave, deter us. We must let the fear of a child not knowing our love drive us." So I really believe that too, is that you give love fearlessly, and you give love without expecting them to stay, without expecting them to give something back. It's they need to know that they're loved, because ultimately that could, down the road, it might not be immediate, like right now, right in front of your face, that a child needs that love. But maybe it's down the road that they realize they need that love, and it was you who provided it to them. We can't let the fear of them leaving, because ultimately, one thing you'll learn as a foster parent or in the foster care world, that the ultimate goal of the state is reunification for these kiddos. We want them to be with their families, the people that raised them, if that's appropriate. That's sometimes what you can provide for a kiddo, a safe spot for them to spend some time, get love, and ultimately move back into their home while their family members, their parents, are getting ready for them or preparing themselves, training themselves to care for them in the best way possible. So we can't let the possibility that they go deter us from loving them, and deter us from committing all we can to bring love to a child in need. So, actually, here, I got one more I got here. Instead of judging them by their past, stand with them and help them repair their future. So once again, just making sure that you're going to love them as they are, because you see their future as so bright. Because there's no child that is bad. There's no bad children. There's only children that are put in bad situations, that are not supported the way they could be, and that's up to those adults and their parents in their lives. Parents look very different. Parents can be short-term. Parents can be biological. Parents can be, they don't have to look like you. They could be your parental figures in your life, and they stand by you and support you as into your future. They take you for where you're at and look to be the reason you're going to be a success story. Look to be the reason that they turn into amazing adults. So that is just a few of the quotes mixed in a little bit with just our intention in foster care. Foster care is really to bring about a safe, supportive, and loving community for children in need. And maybe it's for them to go back home. Maybe it's for them to stay in your house long term. Maybe it's just until they turn 18 and have their own job and can move out on their own. It really can depend on just how you want to support these kiddos. That's we like to say we're a village for children in need, and we want to find a role in our village that meets your needs and meets a child's needs. There's a role for everyone to serve, depending on that time and the skills you have and the love and passion you have to share with a child, with a young adult, even transferring into adulthood. You can really be that difference. At age 16, so Joshua Shipp, one of the previous quotes I had in this, mentions in one of his talks that at age 16, you still have 104 weeks. And 104 weeks to make a difference in the life of that child. Some people say that's, oh my gosh, 2 years seems like nothing, but 104 weeks, taking little moments, and it could be one moment in those 104 weeks that you spark change in that child's life, that they're ready to be their best selves, that they're ready to move forward and be a success story in your house, in someone else's house, in their own. with their siblings, with your children. Even they can be foster kiddos can be a great influence on your own children as well. They can be a brother, a friend, someone that propels your child to success. And it all just comes from the love that you're willing to provide as a parent. So doesn't look like we have too many people joining on here. So one come and go, but appreciate anyone watching this and learning all they can, or just looking into fostering. This is great. We want you to know that there are a lot of different ways to foster, and it really is pretty simple to engage in the foster licensing process once you know you're ready. Once you know you're ready, all you have to do is reach out to us, whether it's on a platform like this, via email, via phone. Here's our phone number. You can call at any time or reach out to our email, fosters@JMC Kids, and we'll schedule an orientation, or come on here, ask a few questions, make it known that you're here. I want an orientation to what JMC is like. Tell me what fostering is like. Ask questions. Tell us your story if you're comfortable, but also reach out in these ways. Email, call. If you go on our website right there, you can fill out a contact form, and we'll get a hold of you. I also, in the link of this video, have a link to my calendar. Put yourself on my calendar. I would love to have a conversation with you, tell you how easy it is to get started in the licensing process. Starting the orientation, and after that, I kind of see it as not quite a test of, it's a test of your readiness. Are you ready to engage in the licensing process? I have a few pieces that I can walk through with you of paperwork. Then it's about getting the training. So the paperwork and training are the hurdle that we have to overcome to show that we're ready and we're prepared to take this child into our home. And once those two things are met, and then I check off your house is ready to roll and ready to have a kiddo, then we send it along to the state and say, hey, we believe in this foster parent. They're ready. We're here to support them all along the way. I am a part of that support all along the way. I start with the licensing process, but I don't want you to think that we end there. Once you're licensed, you are still part of the JMC family. You're still part of the village of support that we provide for these kiddos. We're always going to be there with you every step of the way. Once you get your license, once the child is placed, once there's that tough time that you're like, oh, can this child last in my placement? And if you have the stick-to-itness, as our Director Jelaine would say, if you're ready, we're there to stick to it with you and provide you the tools, the resources that you need to make this kid a success story, make this an opportunity for them to grow and have a great future, to be the tree that blossoms even when we're gone. So I just really encourage people that are interested to reach out, because as Anne Frank said, the greatest thing about the world is that everyone can start improving the world at any time. You don't need to wait for nothing. If you're ready and your heart is ready, that's the best time to start improving the world, to start seeing how your world can make someone else's world so much better. I love my job and being able to engage with people who have that love and that readiness to give their love to a child. So I would love to share it with you. Love to be a part of that. I also have my phone number right there. If you pause or take notes real fast, that's my phone number. I'm always available to our foster parents that are getting licensed. The ones who are interested, shoot me a text, a call. I'd love to chat about what fostering means to you and what you could provide in terms of support and love for a foster child. So I roll about 15 minutes on here. I am all available, and until I try to make myself available until 7 on these second and fourth Wednesday nights in case there is someone that comes on here and is ready to chat. But it looks to see that there's not so many people tuning in this fine Wednesday night. That's okay. Hopefully they're enjoying their dinner or curled up with a nice blankets, enjoying these chilly nights, enjoying their family, and hopefully they're ready. They see it later and are ready to grow their family or to start their family with a foster child. Let me know. I'd love to discuss it with you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Like I said previously, jmckids.com. Learn about us. Fill out a contact form. Get to know us. If you're on our Facebook, you already can see some of the things we do and like to do with our kids. We have a lot of outlets that we support our kids in. So we like to stay connected with our communities so that the kids we already have in our care are supported, and the kids that have yet to cross our path, once they're in the JMC family, they're in the JMC family. We have so many people that speak so highly of our parents and of our staff at our houses that we have. We are just take so much pride in the love we provide. So please reach out to us, jmckids.com. You won't regret it. I'd love to chat with you. We have amazing staff here ready to serve you, to show the love that we provide for our kiddos and grow with you along this journey, because it's always a learning process working with kiddos, and this will be a learning process for you and for us as we learn you and learn the best way that you are there to support a kid. So thanks everyone joining in. Comment below if you're ready. Join me next Wednesday. I will be, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday I'll be back here with Speaking of the Village, another one of our segments. But the Wednesday after that, on the 23rd, I will be back here to do another intro to foster care. Oh, as I forgot to mention, so if you are in the Hoodsport, Shelton, Mason County area, every child deserves a home. We have a foster parent recruitment fair that we are hosting at the Hoodsport Timberland Library this Saturday. I'll be there. We Foster Washington will be there. It is an awesome organization that has a bunch of different, it's a kind of a collective, I should say, more than an organization, a collective that of different organizations as well as the state to just provide fostering support, understanding of fostering in different communities. So we are going to be at different libraries throughout the year, I think is our plan, but we're going to start at the Hoodsport Timberland Library this Saturday, November 12th, 2:30 to 4:30. Come check us out. We have an event on our Facebook. Community Youth Services, another amazing organization, has also posted that events. So please come check us out, see what other people and what other organizations are there, and wanting you to be a part of their crew. There's no wrong answers in my mind. They're all great. We're not going to compete for you. We're only going to let you know what's ready for you, and it's up to you to decide who's the best fit for you. Where are you ready to fostering? Because we're all a collective village for support. All the organizations and all those people involved. So thank you again, everyone. Have a great night. And enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family, spread that love, and let me know if I can help you spread more love to more children. Thank you.